Unveiling the Pagan Origins of Valentine's Day, a Biblical Perspective. In the exploration of Valentine's Day, a celebration deeply embedded in contemporary culture, it becomes evident that its roots are far more ancient and pagan than its modern romantic facade suggests. This account seeks to lay bare the historical layers of February 14th and examine its alignment with biblical teachings, highlighting the stark contrast between them. The historical backdrop, Lupercalia and the martyrdom of Saint Valentine. The earliest origins of Valentine's Day are often traced back to the Roman festival of Lupercalia, a mid-February celebration of fertility and purification. Lupercalia was marked by rites that included the sacrifice of goats and dogs, followed by young men running through the streets, using strips of the animals' skins to playfully strike women, a practice believed to promote fertility. In stark contrast to this pagan revelry stands the figure of Saint Valentine, a Christian martyr from whom the holiday ostensibly takes its name. Legends tell of Valentine as a priest who, in defiance of Emperor Claudius II's decree, secretly married couples to spare the husbands from war. His acts of Christian matrimony, set against the backdrop of a Roman decree, highlight a narrative of resistance against pagan practices. However, the choice of February 14th to honor Saint Valentine may have been strategically intended by the Church to Christianize the pagan festival of Lupercalia. Pagan symbols transformed. Symbols such as hearts and Cupid, central to Valentine's Day, also trace back to pagan origins. The heart, in ancient times, was believed to be the center of emotions. This symbolism has carried over into modern times without its original context of fertility and life. Meanwhile, Cupid, known in Greek mythology as Eros, the god of love, was once a figure of power and caprice, wielding arrows that could manipulate the emotions of gods and humans alike. A far cry from the harmless cherub seen today. From fertility rites to floral gifts, the themes of fertility and nature's renewal, so integral to Lupercalia, have been sanitized and repackaged in the form of giving flowers and heart-shaped chocolates. The use of red, a color deeply associated with vitality and passion in pagan traditions, remains prominent in Valentine's Day celebrations, symbolizing love and strong emotions but stripped of its original meanings related to life and creation. Christian reinterpretation and dissonance with biblical teachings. As Christianity spread, the Church often repurposed pagan holidays by giving them a Christian veneer. Valentine's Day is a prime example of this, with its transformation from a festival of physical and spiritual purification into a day celebrating romantic love. However, this reinterpretation does not fully align with biblical teachings, which caution against idolatry and the adoption of pagan customs. The echoes of Luperci and eternal bonds. The Luperci priests, central to the rites of Lupercalia, were believed to have magical powers that protected and purified. Their roles bear an uncomfortable resemblance to how saints are venerated in Christianity, yet another example of pagan practices being woven into the fabric of Christian celebrations. The symbols of eternal love, like the endless shape of the heart and the circular nature of rings, resonate more with pagan beliefs in the immortality of the soul than with Christian doctrine. Conclusion: reevaluating modern celebrations. In light of these revelations, it becomes crucial for those adhering to biblical principles to scrutinize the origins and evolution of holidays like Valentine's Day. The enduring pagan elements, such as magical symbols for love and protection, ancient fertility rites repackaged as romantic gestures, and the celebration of physical and spiritual bonds, pose significant questions about the compatibility of such traditions with the teachings of the Bible. This account, while shedding light on the pagan underpinnings of Valentine's Day, invites a reflection on how deeply embedded these ancient customs are in modern celebrations and whether they align with the spiritual purity advocated by biblical scripture. As believers seek to honor their faith, understanding the roots of the holidays they choose to celebrate can lead to a more informed and conscientious observance.